From the area known as Patriot Place, EA Sports set for football at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the New England Patriots. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Red, Warrior 70, 19, Charger, 19, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler, Dragon 60, 19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go.
Throwing to start the drive. Harrison. He's going to lead this for his running back. It's complete. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up 2nd down.
Ready, break.
At the 41-yard line.
Deputy.
Looking to throw. Harrison. And he'll get it out to midfield. He'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. That's good for a first down. His second catch of the opening drive. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The Patriots at 0-10 now on the year, and you kind of have to wonder, CD, where their heads are at with all of the struggles that they've had.
I would agree, and it's a great question because prior to the season, we all looked at this team, and we saw there were holes, and we thought, okay, it's going to be a struggle. It's going to be, a tough year for them. But I don't think any one of us expected them to be 0-4 in terms of wins this season. They're going to fight hard now to try and find that one win.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Well, that's one way and a good way to get things going offensively. One play in, and they're already on the move. The defense, they're hoping that's not a sign of things to come as this game unfolds.
70 Timberwolves, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, Cup 19, Cup 19.
Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
They'll look to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Patriots get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Looking middle, and he finds McMillan. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And that will be incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
And this will be touchdown inside the 20. They'll spot it at the 18-yard line.
Their own 18-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
Over the middle, he's got Lane. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Plowman. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Well, this defense for the Buccaneers very strong in that victory a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And that is incomplete. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. Against the pass, they're hoping to trim in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
When they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against some people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league. So there's the conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
From the gun on third down, Harrison. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 42. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 42.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Back to throw. Harrison. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Jalen Lane, 41 yards. And the Patriots have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that he spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive.
And the Buccaneer first down.
Mayfield to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Hey, alert 33. Alert. Point it right.
To throw, Mayfield. Oh, he'll work that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. Well, you look at this Patriots defense. They enter this one down in the 26th position in the NFL against the run.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Yards on the punt there. And the Patriots take over
at their own 21-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive one made it to the end zone. Drive two resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play there for New England. 41 yards.
That's another Patriots.
Let's go.
First down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 10 more there and another first down.
I know that no game in the NFL is ever easy, but they're making it look that way. Everything is being done with such precision. Just on this drive alone, 3 plays, 3 first downs. If you're on defense, you're scrambling, looking at each other, trying to figure out how are we going to slow these guys down.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Got it.
Here's
Ready?
2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
60 back. Ready?
Off play action. Harrison. He'll try and do this himself. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 2nd quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll take over deep in their own end after the fumble recovery as they start 1st and 10. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now a 2nd and 6.
Second and 6.
Again, they run with Hill. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Mayfield. Work in the middle field, and he's got a man complete. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there. 85 yards. And the Bucs have got it back to within a score. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Buccaneers 7. Jake Elliott set to
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Last time out, remember they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, I actually started to do the math here, so be patient with me. 12-point swing is the way I calculate it, because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, they watched the opponent score a touchdown right after that. So their goal, have a drive here and try and get some of those points back.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
19 Charger, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Dragon 60. Ready.
From the gun on third down. Harrison. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And they'll use him out in the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A big play there. 48 yards. And the Patriots have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out.
And it's caught inside the 35. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Give him 32 on the play.
It's a gain of 32. First down, Tampa Bay.
Real. Pistol. Hey, alert! Okay.
Here's Mayfield. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's got room. And Mayfield will have a first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
Hey, alert 33.
Mayfield now. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Takes this one back into the end zone, and the Patriot defense has a touchdown. The extra point now for Borregales. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Makes the score Patriots 27, Buccaneers 7.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get him next.
Look at this. Middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Elliott on for the extra point. He's got it, and the score's now 27-14.
The score, Patriots 27, Buccaneers 14. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
That one complete to McConkey. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Gain of 12 yards.
First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Here we go, set. 19, Charger, 19.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That's to Lane. He's got it outright. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
That's another Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Back to throw again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
First down.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in a defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
Throwing, Mayfield. To the right side, hauled in by McMillan. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now Mayfield. incomplete.
Well, they have that one sniffed out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Mayfield looks to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Jalen McMillan, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bucs get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Elliott good on the extra point. And that cuts this lead down to 13.
Set to kick off.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out foul. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead. And it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hey, alert 33. Hey, alert 20.
Following the interception, Mayfield. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Patriots are going to have it here at their own 15. And their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We've got two. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
That's caught downfield. It's Lane. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. Inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Jalen Lane as the first half is winding down. And the Patriots will extend their lead here just before halftime. And now it's blocked. The Bucs pick it up. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I rarely question anyone's effort on the field. But normal, you give up a touchdown like that, a long-distance play, there's usually not a lot of resistance on the extra point. In this case, though, boy, they bowed their backs and got after it, didn't they?
A little revenge. Nicely done.
Yeah, way to go. Get in there, block it, and show them that they're still fighting.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Back to throw now on 1st down. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Buccaneers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
40. Buccaneers 28. Jake Elliott.
4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So this a two-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the third quarter. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now. As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable, usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
He'll try and run forward, Hill. Bust through the tackle. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 33. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 58 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. From the gun, Mayfield. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. As he throws there, incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
180!
Mayfield on play action. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Elliott good with a PAT. And that will shave one more off this lead.
Buccaneers 35. Jake Elliott set to
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
2nd and 4. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum the other side is starting to gain.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready,
From the gun on 3rd down. Harrison. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted.
And the Bucs are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10
right at the 50-yard line. Up the middle, it's Hill. Oh, what a move. Down the numbers, there he goes. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great play there.
His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front.
Now the Bucs offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2.
Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2.
And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
The score, Buccaneers 41. Patriots.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
A 3rd quarter now, to 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10.
Check smash, Cowboy 80.
Looking to throw. Harrison. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Come on. Set. 19, Charger, 19.
Operating from the gun. Harrison. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Down the sideline he goes. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick 6 on the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game, and good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick 6 from earlier in this game?
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
Top 19. 70, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
Back to throw. Harrison. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete.
Look at the big fella go. He may go.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great effort there. 82 yards.
And the Buccaneers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're looking to turn things around here. They've been shut down in this third quarter, and that was after a good first half offensively.
And you wonder where it all goes. And
nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Patriots 40.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
At the 37-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Mustang 19. 18, Pioneer.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
And the Buccaneers are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. Here's 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Wide open receiver, complete.
Inside the 10.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown.
And the Buccaneers up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. And a decisive advantage became even more decisive. They already had the win in hand, but they keep pressing the tempo, and they pile on with another touchdown reception.
Would you consider that touchdown a reward to all the tight ends on their roster for their effort today? Not just running their routes, but all the time they spent in the trenches, laying down blocks, doing the little things to help that offense succeed. And for doing all of that, they definitely want one of their tight ends to get a touchdown to really seal this blowout.
Elliott good on the extra point. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Patriots 40. Jake Elliott set to
Now
kick
after
off.
the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. That's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. If you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice gain.
Now, with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 7.
180. Regular. Start.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
Watch out.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket, no. Here comes the flag.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Mayfield to throw it.
This is caught by McMillan.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 20-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
26. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up
Second and 11 now.
Patriots 21-yard line.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
They just continue to roll. And, Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry it with them from week to week, and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. To be frank, you really have to feel for them. This is appearing to not be their week yet again. So another loss in the cards as they trail big in quarter number 4. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Options galore here. Second and a few inches.
They'll keep it on the ground. Lowry taking it right down Broadway. And he's going to wind up getting this all the way down to the Buccaneers' 10-yard line. 82 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
60 Eagles.
Looking to throw. Harrison. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal.
Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
Ready.
To the left side, he's got McConkey.
And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
18, Pioneer. Ready.
They'll try and throw for it. And now here is another interception. And the Pats are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time as they have dominated the proceedings here into this fourth quarter. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Well, the lead late in the fourth, but Mayfield's going to throw it. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Mayfield. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance.
The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Tampa Bay, the win keeps them barely hanging on to their playoff hopes as they move to 4-7. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for New England, the losses continue to mount as they drop to 0-11 on the year. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.